In a way, you have determined the choice of the planet that will be destroyed first. Since you are reluctant to provide us with the location of the rebel base, I have chosen to test this station's destructive power on your home planet of Alderaan.
Hi guys, thanks for checking out this video. This is my latest Hot Toys acquisition, and it is the MMS 433 Grand Moff Tarkin. And as you can see there, it's the usual Hot Toys Star Wars shoebox packaging. Not a lot going on, very plain, but I think it looks alright. And there's all the info on the back of the box there. Now, as you can see there in that lower corner, mine turned up damaged, so I wasn't very happy. I will be contacting the seller about that. Unfortunately, I bought this on the Evil Bay from an overseas seller, so it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Here you can see the artwork insert, which as always is the first thing that you see when you remove the shoebox lid, and it just slides out. Very basic, but it looks alright. This is a very quick look at the figure and accessories in the tray. Trays. And here is a close look at the accessories, starting off with the stand, the base of the stand, these things that I never use, and pretty standard really. It's got the cradle that slots into that hole down the back there. And as always, you get the replacement wrist bags. And replacement old man hands, very wrinkly and veiny. Nicely done there. Couple of, I guess you call them relaxed hands or open hands. There's a gesturing right hand and a pointing left hand. And here's code cylinders, and I just dropped that one. I was able to find it luckily. So you get 4 of these code cylinders, 2 for each side of his tunic or jacket. Very small but very nicely done. And last but not least, you get his chair, which is looks pretty cool. It's all plastic, there's no metal. It would be nice if the base was metal. The wheels don't actually turn as such, they swivel side to side like that, but they don't turn or anything like that. It's, like I said, it's all plastic, but it's fairly sturdy. And the figure itself, as you can see there, has most of his sensitive bits covered in extra plastic. No, I wasn't trying to smother him, that's how it comes. And there's the head sculpt, and it looks fantastic as well. I kept banging on about the Hoth layer head sculpt, but this one's up there as well. I think that looks great. It really does look good, depending on the way it's lit as well, but it's just a good head sculpt, I think. The hair sculpted as well, as you can see there, looks pretty good. Mark there on the back of his jacket. See if I can get that off. Not a lot of articulation in the neck. Can't really move that too much, at least on my version. I don't know, maybe it's just stiff because it's new and it'll loosen up a bit, but I didn't want to force it too much. And a bit of plastic protecting the belt there. The belt buckle is the same as the Death Star Gunner belt buckle, and I'm guessing it's going to be the same as the other Imperial Trooper they're releasing soon. Just see a bit of the articulation there. Really good elbow articulation, and that's essential for getting him in some of the classic Tarkin poses. The belt's got a Velcro fastener at the back there, you can remove it if you want to. It's got those those sort of World War II German looking pants that puff out at the sides. Alright, so I had to stop recording there to get the plastic off the boots. It was just wrapped around too tightly, and there's not a lot of articulation in the hips either. You can't, or you can go forward a little bit, but you can't go back hardly at all, and you can go out to the side a bit, and these have decent articulation there, and that's obviously handy because you can pose him sitting in the seat, so good knee articulation is essential. The boots are really well done, and it's that, again, it's that soft sort of pleather, fake leather material. I was concerned that they were going to do the boots the same way that they did the Death Star gunner boots, which was solid plastic, and you just don't get any ankle articulation, but they've done the right thing here, and they work really well. They look really good. Very nice boots, and I discovered there's a little magnet at the top of his tunic there that holds that top flap closed, so that's a really good idea. And here you can see Governor Tarkin sitting in his favourite office chair. Now, it's not quite the Emperor's throne, but it still does look pretty cool. And as I said, it's all plastic, but it is fairly solid, fairly sturdy, so there's no problems there. He looks pretty good sitting in the chair. The only problem I have is the double knees look a little bit weird when you bend them like that. It sort of tightens the fabric of the pants, and they just look a little bit weird to me, but yeah, I'm probably being nitpicky. And finally, here is a size comparison with an Imperial gunner and his buddy Darth Julius Vader. So as you can see, he's actually a bit shorter than the Imperial gunner, which is, I thought was odd. I thought Tarkin was, or Peter Cushing was a bit taller than that, but if you go back and look at the movie, I think he scales quite well with Vader, so nice one. So this is how I originally planned on posing or displaying the figure in my display cabinet with Vader, but I don't like the way the wrists are exposed there. I don't think it looks very good, not to mention that they're not painted the same way as the hands and the arms, so in all the promotional stuff the sleeves come down and cover that up, but in reality you can't really do that, so I don't think I will display him like that. Alright, that is about it for this video. So that was the Hot Toys Grand Moff Tarkin MMS 433. So I think this is another solid figure. Really love the head sculpt. Pretty well done for the most part. I've got a few nitpicky things that I don't like about it, but that's not a deal breaker. I think it's pretty good. And as you can see in these photos, it looks really cool standing next to a Darth Vader. So another fantastic figure. Alright, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and don't forget, I've got a subscriber giveaway going on at the moment. Check out my previous video, it'll explain all that, and that will be ending very soon, so if you haven't already, check it out. Alright guys, thanks for watching. May the Force be with you.